Hello everybody, welcome to Binah Tarot. This is Milagros and I'm going to be doing the February love forecasts for each one of the 12 zodiac signs. By the end of the video I will be explaining the guidelines to participate in the St. Valentine's contest, as well as a new promo I will be offering during the month of February. Let's begin. This month I'm going to be using two different tarot decks since it's the month of St. Valentine's. And the first one is a Lover's Path Tarot deck by Kris, Waldherr, and this is going to be for the Celtic Cross. And the second one is the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette, Baron-Reid, and it is going to be for the advice card. Taurus, this is your love forecast for the month of February. And the first card we have in the center is the love card. And the love card speaks, or it is equivalent to the card of the lovers, which means that this month, this specifically love-related month, is going to be much about love, about relationships. Whether you are in a partnership, you are with somebody, or whether you want to be with somebody or moving away from somebody, it is going to be centered in love. And it's almost as if you want to embrace it. It's almost as if you want to take charge of it. It's almost as if a past experience, as we can see here with the King of Cups, has made you open your heart up to something. Maybe open your heart to sharing with somebody else. Maybe open your heart to admitting the feelings that you have for somebody else. Or maybe the things were kind of blurry before and you did not know how did you feel about this person or this situation. And you finally have some clarity and you found some sort of conciliation within yourself. This person can be somebody from a fire sign or with Venus on a fire sign, such as Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or it can represent a situation in which the other person is very passionate, passion-driven, somebody who likes to take the initiative. Maybe it is, but as we can see on the location, on the challenge part of this card, this card also reflects that you might be having the problem to have that initiative. Maybe you find this passion as a problem for you. Maybe you want to keep the things under control and you want to be traditional about it and you want to be rational about it, and you're fighting in some way that passion or that passionate person, because this card is the challenge, is a conflict. And it is something that you are, let's say, having a hard time to find or to reconcile with. It might also be that this person is very dominant or is trying to tell you what to do, or is in some way feels like almost overpowering your position, and you do not want to give this person the impression or give this person the control over the things. Now, in regards to the bottom of the reading, we have the Tradition card, which is the equivalent of the Hierophant. And this speaks about what the card says itself, tradition, about somebody who is acting as a mediator. Maybe it can also speak about marriage. Maybe you have marriage in your mind. Maybe you are not sure, or you are trying to see this relationship in a different light, and now you realize that you want to go, or you want to get to propose. Or as a woman, maybe you are wondering if this person will propose, or if this situation has a potential to end up in marriage or in something more long-term. It is not going to be marriage in all situations, because it is a general reading, but it can relate to the possibility of it becoming something more formal, more long-term, something more long-lasting. Almost in a more traditional way, or at least that's the way that you want it to be in your mind. Maybe you want to take things slow. Maybe the other person just wants to hurry up the things, and you just are trying to calm yourself down and calm the other person down and find that stability again. Because we see on the bottom the Princess of Coins, which can represent yourself, or maybe the other person is as yourself, somebody from an earth sign or Venus on an earth sign. But this on the core of yourself, on the subconscious of yourself, it is in some way the unconscious necessity, the unconscious need that you have, or expectation that you have in regards to this. You want to be practical about it. You want to take the things one step at a time. And as I was telling you before, you don't want anybody to hurry you up and to tell you what to do and to be demanding on you or in your situation. And it feels as if this is something that gives you a very good and a very important sense of stability. You want to have that stability for yourself because it feels very important, it feels very grounding for you to have the control over the situation and to make any step possible having in mind that you are being true to yourself. And this is something also reflected on the Prince of Coins, which is it's quite interesting how many coins cards come up for earth signs such as yourself, and these cards are your suit. These cards are your suit. This again speaks quite similar to the Princess of Coins, as you wanting to be the one but it's really young, you know, it's not like a king of coins, it is a prince of coins, it is a princess of coins. So it is like you beginning. Maybe you want to settle down just now. Maybe you are feeling now ready to settle down, to make that step. Maybe if you're not into a relationship yet, you want to find somebody who can give you that stability, that long-term commitment, or that seems suitable for a long-term relationship. And it feels as if you yourself have something, or you feel that you have something to offer to this person, that you're in a position in which you can start building a home, building a house. Maybe it is about building a family, wanting to have children. And you want to make sure that the other person is on the same page as you are. And it seems quite relevant for you to have that in mind. So this is a month in which I see that you're going to be more focused into building things, into empowering things, into your foundations, more than into the conflict, more than into the fire, more than into the confusion. You're going to be productive, or as productive as possible. From the other side, I have the Nine of Coins, which speaks about communication. It speaks about feeling comfortable with oneself. So the other person might be or give you a sense of independence. Maybe you are not sure if this person is going to accept or not, because it feels almost as if they are free flowing, and maybe you feel that they are just fine on them by themselves, and you are not totally sure if that person can offer you that level of commitment. It is a little bit what we were saying before, but nevertheless, the communication with this person can flow easily during this month. So this is something to bear in mind. If this person during the previous months has been a little bit closed to communicate and to talk, then during this month, the energies in regards to communication, to speaking, to gifts, to going out, to things, to actual things that you can touch, that you can do, to actions themselves, are going to be a lot more approachable. In regards to the unexpected, we have the Two of Coins, another coins card, and this one speaks about choices. So you are going to find yourself during this month unexpectedly in a crossroad. Maybe having to make a choice between work and this person. Maybe having to make a choice in between what do you want from this person or from this relationship. But it is going to feel as if you will have to be kind of forced to make that choice, or if that doubt, because that card also has to do with doubt, and we have another two right above your head. Something unexpected is going to come up during this month, and you are going to have to make some readjustments. You are going to have to make some, in a way, you're going to think the things a bit further. You're going to, maybe the direction of the things is going to change, or you're going to realize that you want the direction of the things to change, but it feels as if you want to reach a decision that will bring you harmony. In regards to the future cards, we have the Three of Coins and the Two of Arrows, and the Three of Coins, again, another coins card, speaks about the next step to the two. It speaks about when you're actually starting to build a foundation, to learn something. It can also involve somebody else kind of being the mediator. It can be family, it can be friends, it can be somebody close to you, maybe trying to give you an advice, a relationship advice, or maybe it's you looking up to something or to somebody or to some sort of relationship and trying to base your own foundation, your own life on that, like following some kind of rules or some kind of example. But whatever you want to build in this situation or in this relationship is something that you want to build together. It's something that you want it to be strong, you want it to be reliable. You might eventually decide, if this person is not suitable for you, you might eventually decide that you want to take some distance before just hurrying up into any sort of quick decision. But maybe just taking some distance to know if this is a person that you can build that foundation with or not. And that is the mood of this month. The Two of Swords it goes through the lines of what I was already telling, and it speaks about taking some emotional distance at some point during this month, possibly towards the end, in which you will want to reevaluate the things, in which you will want, maybe this situation that will come up unexpectedly is going to show you a different light to this person or a different light to this relationship, maybe some sort of challenge coming up and you just trying to figure out if it's something that you can sort out or if you can deal with it as effectively as you would want to. In regards to the advice card, we have the a leg up card. But it is quite interesting that although this card is the one I pulled, the one that fell down while I was shuffling was a change in the wind. And I think I should have kept that one because it goes better with the reading. But this one is relevant as well, and that's one reason I decided to keep it. Because the other card is included already in what I have said so far. And this says that relationships that are healthy thrive in the interdependence. It is important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. So the relationship is not only about oneself. A relationship is two people and it requires cooperation from the two parts. This is a time to be vulnerable, speak up about your needs, ask for them to be fulfilled, trust. You will be met with kindness and love if you open up in your heart in the right way. Don't expect others to read your mind, ask and it is given. So maybe that is something to meditate on as well. Maybe the other person does not really have to guess. Maybe even if you feel that they know you well enough by this point, it's never a bad idea to just clear the things and be straightforward about them so the other person won't have to be reading between lines. Please bear in mind that this is just a general reading, and if you want more information, you can always check your ascendant, moon sign and Venus. If you want to book a private reading, you can do it through the links that I am going to be leaving down below, through my Facebook page or through my website. I'm going to be launching a new promo for the month of February into relationship readings, and the price is going to be for a half-an-hour reading price. Instead of $35, it is going to be $29. It's quite similar to this month, but it is going to be especially into relationship readings. I am also linking my normal rate readings of half an hour, 60 minutes, and the therapeutic reading that I am also offering. This month I am going to be launching a new contest, and it is a St. Valentine's contest that is going to be again to look into relationships. I am going to be leaving the post that you have to share through Facebook down below, and besides sharing this post in public so that I can see who has shared it, the only requirement is to like this video and to subscribe to my channel and to like me on Facebook. Thank you very much for watching, for sharing, for subscribing, for your comments and the support I have been receiving since I began this channel. I wish you all a very, very happy month of February. Happy St. Valentine's Day to everybody, and see you all next month. Bye bye.